just done these 3, and I'll show you how I put them together. Right, I've sewn 1 strip of white, and I'm using 1-inch white for the session in between, on 2 of them, because it only needs to go on 2. Now I have to find the orientation of this, or I'll get them completely wrong. Is that one on there, and then this one should be the one that goes on there. Yes, it is. So what I do, turn it round, put that one up there, I know that's the next one. Because these are on the diagonal, you can't just match it up very easily. So I get my little ruler and I put it level with the top of the bottom diamond, and then go to the end of the white, or to the edge of the white, and just make a little line about 1/4 inch in. Do the same again on the next strip, and this is an air erasable pen, so, and even if it wasn't, it's in the seam allowance. Then get a pin, because these are joining, put them right sides together around the back of the one, about 1/4 inch down, poke your pin through the seam and put it onto your little mark. And that'll hold it in place to exactly where you want it. So I'll show you that again. Right, the white strip that you put in between, you want about 1/4 inch down on your seam. That's why I left the red in the bobbin, because it's not going to be noticeable with it sewn next to the red, but it makes it very easy for me to see. So put your pin in 1/4 inch down. Find your mark that you did. Put the end of your pin in the in your mark at 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then just slot your pin through, and that will hold that one in place. I then do it on the next one. So 1/4 inch down, or thereabouts. I don't bother with the tape measure out and everything. And round about 1/4 inch your little mark is, and put a pin in. And then sew them together. They're a fairly good match. Fairly good. I don't do perfect, I just do fairly good. And I'll do the same to the other one, and then I'll have 4 of them. So these are the 4 star legs, whichever you want to call them. They're done bent too by the top. Now I'm making half of the size for this, but you can make it a full one. Let's make it exactly the same. And we'll need white strips to join them. We need to set them like a square there, triangle there. But I watched the lady on Jordan Fabrics, and she did it basically by putting them in triangles. Now, because my sizes aren't the same as her sizes, I couldn't use the measurements that she used. So what I did is I got just 2 of them. My big square plastic template thing, I laid it on. First of all, what would be the square one at the corner, and it's upside down so I can't read the numbers. Right, that's roughly where it's going to be. So if I cut out, the top you saw comes to about 10.5, and the other one 10.5. So if I cut it out an 11-inch square, that will go in there. And that's exactly what I did. I cut out an 11-inch square. That's the 11-inch square that I cut out. I then cut it diagonally just the once. Move that up. Cut the remaining triangle in half from the exact centre of there. And to do it, I left them exactly together, and I measured from that point to this point, but I only cut halfway, and that left me 2 small triangles. The 2 small triangles actually go up the top. They're a bit too long. I've got to put in some sash in as well, but that's where they go. And the one there. So I need another big triangle for here, and now this triangle will actually go in there, so I need another triangle there. So I've got to cut some more, but you'll see. Have I put it the right way round? Yeah. So 2 triangles together. Now I've sewn the white on them. So that's it basically. That one stays there. That will go there. So what I'm going to do now is sew the little triangle onto the end. So I'll sew that first. And as I like chain piecing, I'm going to do all my little triangles at the same time. I've now sewn the little triangles on. Find out where everything went. Sewn the little triangles on. So now I'm going to sew the big triangles on. So that's 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. There we are. The triangles, there's loads of threads hanging. I'll sort them out in a bit. The triangles are all sewn to it now, so it's just a matter of the 2 long diagonal ones, and match up your edges as we did before. Mark 1/4 inch in and put your pin and the seam exactly on it, and I'll do that. So those 2 together, these 2 together, and then the lot will be done. Well, I'll say the middle bit and then the lot will be done. So back in a minute. I joined them all together, and these middle bits I tried to make sure that the bottom of the diamonds meet so that they come off in straight lines opposite to each other, and that's half a Lone Star. That is the full Lone Star. Thank you. Bye.